Welcome to the InfoBrokerWorld podcast, where business intelligence meets global strategy, empowering entrepreneurs with the insights they need to stay ahead.
When it comes to brand protection in the digital age, the message is crystal clear. Trademark monitoring is no longer a matter of legal housekeeping. It's a strategic pillar of business success. And for brands operating across borders, across platforms, and across industries, it's what separates those who react from those who lead. Let's take a step back and look at the big picture. Trademark monitoring, often described as policing your mark, is not simply about catching copycats. It's about preserving the very identity of a brand. It's about defending the values, perceptions, and emotional resonance your company has built, often over years, sometimes decades. And it's about doing so in a world that is faster, more decentralized, and more complex than ever before. At the heart of every successful monitoring strategy lies structure, defining what to monitor, identifying which marks, logos, slogans, and product names matter most, aligning this with where you operate and where you intend to go. From national to global markets, your monitoring program must scale with your ambition. Next comes execution. A true monitoring strategy casts a wide net across official trademark registers, online marketplaces, social media platforms, domain name databases, and even search engine results. It must go beyond what's visible. It must go beyond what's obvious, because infringement doesn't just show up in black and white. It evolves in design, in sound, in suggestion. And if you don't see it early, you might not stop it later. This is why AI matters. Artificial intelligence now empowers brand owners with tools that scan millions of data points, flag risky patterns, and alert stakeholders before a minor concern becomes a major liability. These systems don't sleep, they don't miss details, and they're becoming more capable with every generation, able to monitor new forms of trademarks and even anticipate misuse before it becomes a trend. But let's be clear, AI is not the answer alone. No system, no matter how advanced, can replace human insight. Attorneys and trademark professionals provide critical legal interpretation, strategic counsel, and real-world enforcement. They help decide which conflicts demand action, which require negotiation, and which can be allowed to pass. They represent your interests in opposition, cancellation, and litigation, and they guide you through the thicket of jurisdictional complexities that global businesses face daily. Even the best monitoring strategy fails without enforcement. When conflicts are identified, action must be taken. A simple cease and desist letter, a timely opposition filing, a domain dispute under UDRP, or when necessary, litigation. Each step requires precision, speed, and clarity. Delay weakens your position. Inaction sends the wrong message, and brands that don't defend themselves risk becoming background noise in a crowded market. Enforcement is only one part of the equation. Maintenance matters too. Trademarks must be renewed, use must be demonstrated, records must be kept. And above all, brands must be used correctly to avoid becoming generic. That means educating internal teams, guiding external partners, and establishing clear, consistent communication with the public. And let's not forget the value of intelligence. Every monitoring program yields insights. Competitor filings reveal market movements. Trademark applications expose product launches before they're public. Conflicts in new jurisdictions offer a preview of future challenges. This intelligence feeds strategy. It informs marketing, it strengthens M&A readiness, and it positions your brand not just to protect what it has, but to seize what comes next. Ultimately, trademark monitoring is not just about legal compliance. It's about trust. Trust that what your customers see is truly yours. Trust that your promise is protected. Trust that your brand is authentic, resilient, and responsibly managed. And in today's economy, where the brand is often the most valuable asset a company owns, that trust is everything. So whether you're a startup scaling globally, an enterprise defending decades of goodwill, or a challenger brand defining your place in the market, Monitoring your trademarks is not a side task. It's a strategic function, a leadership function, a brand-defining function. Because in the end, strong brands don't just protect themselves from infringement. They signal to the world that they are here to stay. They lead with clarity. They inspire confidence. And they are, without question, worth defending.
Thank you for listening to the InfoBrokerWorld podcast. If you have any questions about today's topic, feel free to reach out via the contact details in the show notes. This podcast was created using AI tools. If you're interested in producing your own AI-driven podcast, from concept to audio, feel free to get in touch. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, stay informed and stay ahead.